Yo, what is going on guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So as I'm sure most of you guys are aware, Rockstar Games are right around the corner from releasing a brand new summer DLC. Of course, they only dropped the GTA 6 trailer 11 days ago, and there has been tons of rumors of a GTA 4 remaster. So with Rockstar Games in the headlines recently, it would make sense for them to drop a big memorable summer DLC on the final year of GTA 5. Now there has been one massive rumor that has been reported on by some of the most credible data miners and leakers and big gaming outlets, and of course that is that we should be seeing Michael DeSanta returning into GTA 5, but this time in GTA Online. Now we have got some more brand new leaks indicating that these Michael DeSanta rumors are true and that we should be seeing him returning into the game very soon. As I'm sure most of you guys are also aware, with every big DLC we often receive a new property in the game, and recently I did speak about the potential of Richard's Majestic Studios being released alongside Michael DeSanta, as this is the movie studio in GTA 5, and we do know Michael DeSanta retired as a movie producer. Now a lot of you guys may not be aware that Rockstar Games created and designed a brand new interior for the movie studio, which was only added into the game last year. So we are also going to be taking a closer look at this, as this is most likely going to be very similar or the same interior that we will be receiving with the movie studio property. So as always, if you guys do want to enjoy the video and you do appreciate me keeping you up to date with all of the latest GTA 5 news, all I ask is you do return the favor by dropping a like down below, and if you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. With that being said, let's get into the video. Okay, so I will leave a link to a video down low in the comment section where I spoke more in depth about previous leaks indicating a Michael DeSanta return, just in case you guys aren't familiar with any previous news that we've got. But in short, a credible data miner known as rollshoe discovered a scenario point that was secretly added to the game files known as movie_set. Now what was also interesting is that these game files were only found for PS5 and Xbox Series, and they were located right next to Record A Studios, around the corner from Richard's Majestic Studios. Of course, with the contract DLC, we also then had Franklin briefly mention Michael.
Man, shit, I know one of the producers around here. I hope his ass ain't at work today.
However, there is a bigger Easter egg that was added in very recently, more specifically with the Bottom Dollar Bounties DLC, which was only released last summer, in a mission that does feature a brand new movie studio interior. Now what's even more interesting about this mission is that there is a telling Easter egg insinuating or referencing Michael once again. Now if you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, I've never mentioned this in a previous video, as this was only brought to my attention recently. Of course, if you guys do own a bail office and make your way onto the computer, you can go ahead and launch bounty missions. Now every 24 hours there will be a special most wanted target, which will always offer you guys more money than the standard targets. Now one of these most wanted targets, known as Cleo Song, and does feature this brand new movie set interior, as well as the Michael DeSanta Easter egg. Now this is the only mission that fully uses the movie studios, plus it's a new mission that for the first time Rockstar Games have added a brand new big interior into the game, which isn't purchasable. So in this mission, as you guys can see on screen, firstly you guys will have to make your way over to Richard Majestic's office, which of course does feature in single player, and previously before 2024 was already in the game. However, another interior, which I will show you guys in just a second, is brand new. So a lot of you guys may of course already recognize this office, a bunch of different memorabilia to do with movies all around, and is pretty well designed, I'm not gonna lie. However, all you guys have to do for this part of the mission is of course go ahead and collect a keycard. After that, you'll have to make your way inside of the actors' trailers, where of course they go ahead and chill out offset. Now there will be a call sheet that you have to go ahead and photograph here. Rockstar Games really do go in detail with the whole Vinewood and movie studio set, which is crazy that it's not been introduced or involved as a business or in any big DLC as of yet. Now, like most recent GTA missions, there is another option you guys have once you photograph the call sheet, is to change into a costume so you can stealth this mission and just walk around the studio to restrain the target, doing it completely stealth. However, as you guys can see on screen, here is the entrance to the brand new interior, in case you guys want to try and glitch inside of this online. However, as you guys can see, straight away it looks like many different businesses and interiors that we can already find in the game. More specifically, probably the hangars and the bigger ones. As you guys can see on screen, we've got a walkway to the side with what looks to be a bunch of storage sections, which typically in our businesses we fill up with all sorts of different goods. So maybe something like completing side missions with the movie studio property would unlock different movie props for free that we could use to develop or produce movies for bigger missions. Of course, it would make sense for Rockstar Games to include more little mini heists with this style of DLC rather than a passive income style business, but at the same time you could also see how a movie studio business could be a good passive income business at the same time. Instead of hiring workers to produce our drugs or technicians to go ahead and manufacture research, we can go ahead and maybe employ producers or directors, which once again we can go ahead and produce or direct different movies, which will give us different payouts. However, as you guys can see on screen, making our way through the building looks very similar, like I said, to a lot of the businesses. We've got a very well developed movie studio here with a bunch of green screens everywhere, cameras, light reflectors. Just basically looks like a fully functioning movie set that you would see anywhere in the world, more specifically Hollywood, where of course Vinewood is based off in real life. And what is most telling about this interior right here is, as you guys can see on screen, there's a bunch of stairways and areas where it would make sense for us to have an office or, once like I said, store different types of supplies. As I'm sure most of you guys who have played GTA 5 consistently over the years, it just doesn't make sense for Rockstar Games to develop such a well-designed interior and not use it in any other form. There is no way that Rockstar Games would go through all of the effort of designing this movie studio set where there is no other business available just to use it in one single mission that most players are probably only going to play once and not even realize that Rockstar Games added a new interior into the game with this DLC. Now, of course, like I mentioned, we do know that Michael became a movie producer over at this movie studio. However, what's even more telling is that Trevor Phillips, if you guys have played through the story mode, you will know he had a very funny nickname for Trevor known as Sugar Tit. Now, this actual mission includes a movie trailer which is titled Sugar Tits Goes Scheme. This for me is just way too much of a coincidence. Rockstar Games wouldn't use the exact same nickname for a movie trailer insinuating Michael, when we all know Michael is linked into the movie studio itself. And in typical Rockstar Games fashion, it would be something they would do, drop a trailer for a movie known as Sugar Tits Go Scheme, just to include that same movie being made in the movie DLC. And I am very, very interested to hear from you guys with this discovery. What do you guys make of this? Does this kind of insinuate further that Rockstar Games are hinting at a Michael DeSanta return? And is that something that you guys would like to see in a future update? As always, if you have enjoyed the video and you do appreciate me keeping you up to date with all of the latest news, all I ask is you do return the favor by dropping a like down below. And if you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.